the Roman Empire, the very foundation of Western society. But where did this empire come from? What did it do? Why is it so important? And how did it end?
Saxa ferasque lira movit, Rhodopeus orbeus, Tartareosque lacus, tergeminumque canem, Saxa tuo canto, vindex justissime matris, fecerunt muros officiosa novos, quandis mutus erat, voci favisse putatur piscis, Arione fabula nota lire.
Emperor Trajan was the second of the 5 good emperors. He ascended to the throne in 98 CE. This is a gold Arvis of Trajan. This was the standard coin from his reign, 198 to 117. This is another view of Trajan. This statue was in his forum until his death. This is the Forum. It was one of the biggest of the Roman capitals. This is Trajan's Market. It was the first shopping mall. Those arches were individual merchants. It was an impressive sight. Trajan was well known for being a modest emperor. His palace, as shown here, was not as big compared to other Roman emperors. His forum, however, boasted an incredible amount of space. It had orange-tiled floors, imported from somewhere in Asia, and glass ceilings, the first for that time. Trajan is also well known for his column. This tells the story of the Dacian Wars. A war started in 102 AD. The war ended in 104 and started up again in 105. Trajan was eventually victorious at the Battle of Petra against King Decebalus of Dacia. Petra was the capital Dacian city, and with this, Trajan annexed a new province into the empire, Dacia. The Dacians put up a tough fight, but Trajan's heavy cavalry and heavy infantry, armed with spears and the Roman short sword, the gladius, were too much. They overwhelmed the Dacians, wasted Petra, and took over. In 113 CE, almost the entire same event took over. In Parthia, which we know now as Persia, Osroes I was in command. Osroes declared war on Rome after a skirmish in Armenia. Trajan responded by sending 30 legions into Persia. They sacked Ctesiphon, Babylon, and engaged the Persians at Hatra, where Osroes was hiding. It was at this battle that Trajan was struck in the chest by a stray Persian arrow. He was killed. He was killed months later by a sickness relating to this injury. The Parthian-Roman Wars took their toll over a span of 4 years. the Romans were victorious. Mesopotamia and Babylon were annexed as new provinces in 117 CE. It was at this time that Rome was at its biggest extent ever. This is Hatra. You can see the platforms above, where Persian archers would have fired a rainstorm of arrows down onto the Roman siegers. The Romans used siege towers to get past them. They lost the battle, but they won the war, which is all that's important. Trajan is also famous for instituting the Alimenta. Here it is. The Alimenta was a welfare program for poor children and orphans. The Alimenta was very important. It was the first social welfare document ever instituted, and it happened in Rome, 106 CE, by Trajan, adopted son of Nerva, emperor of Rome.